Sunday, May 26th, and this is the last day that I will have my RX-7. It's going away to New Jersey today. So it's time to do a quick look at the car, and let's get it uncovered first. But there it is. So I take the cover off, take it off like this first. In the middle, I keep the outside part inside. Go. And I roll it up like this. I roll it from the front to the back. So when you get the cover, you're going to want to start at the top and you roll it this way. That's how it's going to come out. Just a really quick walk around here to point some things out. All those badges, that's new. All the badges are new stock. That one's new too. This is all new, all these strips. Something I replaced, you don't really notice, but this rubber, that's new old stock. This rubber has been replaced. The inside, as you can see, is in decent shape. The original clock didn't work, so I put that little substitute clock in there. With this one, you just need to, you can pop it off and change the time. It just snaps out. Another thing too is up underneath on this side, that's where the ECU is. Up on the firewall on the passenger side, you'll see the ECU. Something else to note, those pedal pads are also new old stock. I replaced those. Those are new. See, we've got the glass top on here. As we go around the car, new badge, of course. New badge. This is where the rear wiper mounts. I left this door open. You see this side looks fine. Get a good view of both seats there. Also, that gear shift knob is new. The boot, that's brand new. I think that's it for the new stuff. You can see the stereo, there's no hose cut. Those are just stuck with double-sided tape. So those are the little Sony tweeters that are on double-sided tape holding them on. And there's the, in this bag, of course, that will be the solid metal top, which is actually kind of nice to have if it's sunny and hot. But obviously we've got the other one on now. I'm going to take the subwoofer out and I'll put it on the passenger floor because I don't want it to bounce around in transit. But when you hook it up, pretty easy. I set it up so this plug will go in. There's one side with the tab, that's the ground. That goes obviously on the black. And you just plug that bad boy in when you want a subwoofer. And I keep the cord up there. Oh, by the way, back here you can see the dynamat. So this entire back, I've dynamated. I took out all the pieces as much as I could of the interior, took out the seats and everything. So everything is covered in dynamat for sound absorption. Okay, now another issue, when I had this painted, the body shop did not put back the spring that pops that open. So if you come in here and you pop the release, it doesn't work. So inside this container here, there is a yellow string, and what it's good for, see if I can do this with one hand, is you hook it over here. Like that. Then, as you do the latch, it comes right open. That's how you put the gas in. In the glove box is the owner's manual and then the tool for removing the lug nuts. Do another walk around here. closer. Everything's nice and clean. Oh, here's something too. Body shop lost the original little squirter, not this connecting anything, so they put a newer Mazda little nozzle in there. So that's not original. That's been done by my body shop. What are you going to do? Well, that's pretty much the outside. As you can tell, it looks really good. I've cleaned all the rims, the wheels, but what I just use Meguiar's Quick Detail on these wheels. The other thing I use is a soft metal polish on the Racing Beat stainless steel exhaust. Isn't that a beauty? It's on a battery tender, which I will be sending with the car. So the hood, of course, that's new old stock too, by the way. And let's put that in there so you can see the engine compartment. I've got this set up so that you've got like a quick disconnect here, and so when you want to drive it, you just unplug this and put this little top back on it. There's the air conditioning compressor. All the belts are relatively new. That's an aftermarket aluminum radiator. Shouldn't have any overheating problems. Also a good time to look at how the hood was done. You can see that when we did the surgery to put in the second gen hood scoop, and of course from this side you can't tell anything. Looks like it came that way. Let's go to the other side here too. A couple things on this side. You can see that there's my intake. Goes straight into the turbo and then out the back via 3-inch Racing Beat. This is no longer the wipers. This is for the AEM methanol water injector. So there's a little pump here. You can't see it. Back in there, there's that pump that injects water, depending upon the boost, into the intake to cool the charge. There's my Greddy blow-off valve there. I think I've got all the good stuff here. There's 2 fans. One comes on only at a certain temperature, so I think it just starts off with 1 fan, and that's all controlled by the Haltech ECU. By the way, you can see the Haltech cable harness there. Those are the coils. This uses LS2 GM coils. That's about it for the engine, I guess. Another view of the front and the accessory belts. Both, like I said, are new. Okay, so to start it off, disconnect this. And this is probably how you're going to get it. And I just put this in here, and we're ready to drive. Just tuck this back in here. There we go. We're going to start it up. And just put it in neutral. Turn the key. Starts right up. I do pre-mix as well as the pre-roller does work, but I put pre-mix in anyway. By the way, today is May 26th, Sunday, a little before 2 p.m. Stopped. It just goes away. It's good. See the idiot lights kind of flash a little bit, and the tack doesn't work as we discussed. We're just going to go around the block here real quick. Obviously, I don't drive it hard until it's warmed up, and after driving, and I put it away, I drive easy going back to keep the turbo cool. It's got a slight snap of about 3,200 RPM. But all you have to do is it stutters, just push the pedal down and give it gas, and it's happy. That was just something that the tuner discovered. may have something to do with the ports opening up at 3,000 RPM or so. But we're in fourth.
We're gonna call the policeman.